Let me check this. Oh, the schedule's there.
Yep.
We're live.
I believe we are live.
That is great.
Yep, I can see us.
All right.
In the building.
Let's get straight into it then. Welcome, guys, to MultiTap Podcast episode 18. The usual suspects. Top left, Ams. Who's on the We've got Andan top right.
Yeah, come on.
And we've got CJ bottom right.
Hey, in the building.
And Chuck's bottom left. Welcome back, everybody. Before we get into our first topics and everything else, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps us out. If we can get up to like 10 likes, we'll really appreciate it. So let's get straight into it afterwards now. So the usual thing that we start off with, what have we all been playing this week?
I finally done it, boys. Platinum. Go to the Shima.
Let's go straight to CJ. Then. Go on.
I don't know, Ams, honestly, yeah, I don't know how you done that one that quick. That game took me ages to complete. I don't really understand it. I feel like I put a lot of effort into completing it. And obviously I don't play it as much as you was, but boy, you finished, it felt like a week. I feel like I've been playing it for like 2-3 months. Exactly.
I like the game. I like it. It's really completed.
Oh, fair. Yeah, so I'm just platinum post now, and I've just gone back to Final Fantasy.
Do you remember that photo I sent of you guys with the guy in the dreadlocks handling the samurai sword? That's pretty much how it was when he was platinum in that game.
Oh my god!
It's the same with Last of Us. I blew through that as
well.
So how many hours would you say you put into it, CJ? Or did it feel like?
It felt like a good 60 hours, like
from completing that. Just okay, go on.
Because I reckon the first 30 hours, 40 hours, I wasn't even trying to do the missions. I was exploring the land and just trying to open up the map. So I think that's my own fault, but I wanted to do that because I really wanted to just enjoy the game for a bit longer than I did The Last of Us. I think I rushed The Last of Us 2 a little bit, so I didn't get to really enjoy the game. I think I'm gonna play that back and just see. I'm looking to try and platinum that as well. I've just gone to Final Fantasy, and the difference from what I've been doing with Ghost to that is it's like a slap in the face. Everything is slowed down. I just realized it's going to take me a lot longer to finish Final Fantasy now. And looking at how to platinum that game, I'm fuming.
Yeah, no, I don't think
I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, no,
I really don't.
I don't think you should even attempt to be honest with you. Mate, I am struggling. I beat a boss here. How can I go from beating a boss like, I'm stuck in this boss for a month? I finally beat it, and now I'm stuck in a bloody mini game, and I can't complete that. And I'm like, the freaking pull-up one. The pull-up on hard. I don't know why it's so hard, but anyway, yeah, go on, CJ.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'll stick with it for a little while. See how long, because I do want to try and platinum it, but I'm playing it at the moment, and I don't know. I can't remember what I started the game on, but even now I'm using so many potions and stuff. I'm thinking to myself, how can I? It says on hard. You have to do it on hard, and you don't get to use any items at all.
Yep, that's exactly. Yeah, it's very difficult.
If I don't use the item, I will die instantly. I think pretty much. Like, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. What you been playing, boys?
Ams, I'm gonna go to you. Let's go to you.
Friday I got Avengers, and I completed that in basically a day and a bit, or less than. I think it must have been less than the 12 hours because I remember playing it and thinking, it's over.
Oh, wow. Is that a good game then, or is that?
It's meant to be like 10 hours, 12 hours, but I don't think it took that long.
Wow. But I'm just thinking to myself, would I be happy buying a game, knowing it's going to not be that many hours, but finishing a game in a day? Did that mean you enjoyed the game, or you just...
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed it. I'm super... I was having fun the whole way through. Definitely having fun the whole way through. But I think it depends on the days, innit? Because we can spend all weekend playing these games, but if you're playing these games after work, then a 10-hour game can take you a week easily.
Yeah.
It can take you a couple weeks. Obviously, I didn't have anything to do at the weekend, so I just played it. It's like UFC. I played that for a week, and I've got one loss. Champion of 2 divisions, beating every light heavyweight.
Oh wow!
Character.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like it burns because I'm kind of happy when I complete a game that quickly, but I'm not because I don't feel like I got my money's worth out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you might have a night out and pay £50 on drinks, so it's the same sort of
It depends how much you like
the quality inside
how
those 12
grand the
hours.
game is,
Yeah.
because
And
God of War
replay
wasn't
value.
that long, but I enjoyed every minute of it.
How
It's
long,
like a
was,
film.
how long was God of War? We're getting off
It must have
topic
been like 20 hours max.
now. That's fair.
I can't like God of War felt a bit long to me. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. But
That you told me is like a good 30 hours, 40-hour game. Or am I mad?
me,
No, actually, God of War was quick, innit? You said it was like 15 hours.
yeah.
But I think there's a lot of side stuff to do in it. So I think that just adds to the game, innit?
No,
Yeah.
fair.
But there's a game, I got a side scroller called Redeemer, and me and my brother completed it in a day, but we were playing together, we were having jokes. That was well worth. I spent like £20 on it, and it was well worth that £20 because of the enjoyment we got on that day.
That's fair. And then what about you? What have you been playing this week then?
So earlier on this week, played a bit of Gears 5 with Tony and Ams. That was quite good, to be honest. What's good? To be honest, I was surprised my laptop was even able to even run it, to be honest. But it managed to run it, no problem, kind of thing in it. And I was enjoying it, to be fair.
You sound surprised, but yeah, go on.
No. I'm not really surprised in it. I'm more surprised with the fact that my Mac was able to run it without any issues. That's what I'm surprised about, to be honest. In it, I thought it was just gonna be like it's just lagging. The graphics are just gonna be terrible, whatever. But it worked perfectly. So yeah, that's what I was more surprised about that in it. So I'm definitely up for continuing it, kind of thing in it, and then just finishing the story. So I played a bit of that. You lot already know knowledge is power. That's tendons. every week when people come around, they're like, knowledge is power. So, oh my god!
Don't act up. This guy's saying, "Oh my gosh," but he's secretly like, "Yeah."
Every week, knowledge is power. Oh my lord!
That game is like the worst in people as well.
Slowly, it's not as fun as it used to be, is it?
Just been playing that. Nothing really new though. Yeah, those are the 2 main games I've played this week.
Okay, that's fair. And me, I've just been playing a little bit of. Actually, what have I been playing? I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I played Gears of War, obviously, with you guys. A little bit of FIFA just yesterday for a couple hours, and that's pretty much it. I haven't really been playing.
My FIFA's dusty right now, boy.
Honestly, man, it's been a while.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been playing. I'm leaving my PlayStation for now. My PlayStation games for now, and then I'll come back to them when PS5 comes out. But yeah, we're 10 minutes in and we haven't even spoken about the first topic. So let's get into that first topic.
Wonderful topics today. Yeah.
I'm telling you, boy, it's gonna be slow. But yeah, we're gonna let you know the topics aren't that great, but stick with us. We're still gonna get into them and discuss them because we actually still got a lot to talk about with these. So let's get into the first one. Actually, which one do we want to go for? Let's go with the Nintendo one. Nintendo out here robbing people. for daylight. Oh my gosh, I can't believe what I'm telling you.
Where did you get robbing people from?
No, okay, let me break the context down for the viewers first of all. Nintendo this past week basically came out and they released a few Nintendo games. Well, Mario games. It's true. They released a few Mario games basically. All old Mario games as well.
You can call it a release. They brought out their games again.
Yeah, pretty much. They put them in packages, called it put nice fancy words with it like 3D and All Stars, and said, "Yeah, pay £50 again for it." So in one package you've got stuff like what's that game called? Mario 64. You've got Mario Galaxy, and you've got Mario Sunshine. The worst Mario of all of them, by the way, just to let you know.
People love that.
Nah, I hate that. That one is trash. Let's be honest, yeah. Let's be honest.
Everything, man, honestly.
No, okay. Let's actually be honest, yeah. Let's
you to say Mario is the worst game ever made.
Let me give you an example.
Your favorite Mario game? Yeah.
My favorite one is Galaxy. That's my favorite one.
I thought you were gonna say Dr. Mario.
What?
To be, man said Dr. Mario, but anyway, to be more specific, my favorite one is actually Galaxy 2, Super Mario Galaxy 2 that came out on the Wii.
Ever?
Yeah,
more than Super Mario World 3.
Yeah. Galaxy was a 10 out of 10 game. Like if that wasn't on the Wii. Anyway, but yeah, that's my favorite one. But yeah, they've basically robbing people. These games, you can get Super Mario 64 right now for like £1 probably. I'm sure you can find it.
Yeah.
You have to buy the N64 and the pads, and it's just a long day.
Or you can just get emulator online and just play it for free. So,
exactly, with probably better graphics than you're gonna get on your bloody Nintendo Switch as well.
It's ease of access, isn't it?
No, man, that's not what it's about.
That's why people
it's easy to get an emulator, to be honest.
That's why people buy Final Fantasy 7 on their PlayStation or Xbox instead of going to get an emulator.
No, they're banking on the nostalgia, innit? That's what they're banking on.
That's exactly
keep bringing it back to you. 35 years. Happy birthday, everybody that loves Mario. You know, let's go again. You know what? I'll give you 3 of them at once this time. That's what they're doing. Like,
do you know what I find mad about all of this here? You see, when GTA 5 said that it's doing the remastered on PS4 and now it's doing enhanced edition on PS5, and people got upset. This Super Mario game has been coming out for 35 years. Every and people are still happy with this.
And they're selling it again as well. They're selling it. They're selling it full price.
You're gonna buy it again.
I'm telling you,
just so that you can play with a different background.
Bro, look, Super Mario 64 is worse than Skyrim, bro. I'm telling you now. And it's only on Nintendo consoles. It's so bad. It's on everything.
This is what I'm saying. Everyone on 64.
It's on DS. Yeah, no, it's on 3DS.
Yeah, I'll bang that game.
Nah, it's on everything.
Man's nose around like this.
You move the lips and everything.
I think Nintendo's the most overrated company.
No, I wouldn't go that far. They're magical. I can't lie. They make magical
good games, but people act like they just putting out masterpieces. They're putting out the same games again and again and again. It's just good quality. What I will say is that I think this is what people wanted. It's the 35th anniversary. People have been asking for Sunshine, Galaxy to come back. They had to do Super Mario 3D World because no one had a Wii U. I think it makes sense for them to release all of these games. And they threw in the Mario Kart living room one for kids. No one was expecting that.
I can't lie, that one was lit. I will buy it myself.
Yeah, I wanted it.
Yeah. Hang on. Because I have a lot to say about that one. So I was watching it, I don't know about you lot, but I don't know if in your houses, you're just gonna be setting up Mario Kart tracks ready for bed.
In my house,
The living room's off.
I'm going to the Swift. The track is going to be huge. It's going all the way around the Swift.
Yeah.
Down the stairs.
Anywhere there's Wi-Fi, it's coming with me. That's it.
Nah, that's a bad.
think
I
it's
don't
a
know
game?
what, I don't know what flipping Rick Ross mansion you think I have that. Just going around it.
Nah.
Bro,
It look
you're
fun
gonna
though, right?
see
It look
some
fun.
mad courses.
Yeah.
No, but
I think they've done more than other companies would on an anniversary.
okay.
But I don't feel like 35 years is like some big year. Like you took
In gaming, it's huge.
Okay, let me say
Yeah,
this. Let me say this. Okay, cool. We may have our differences that Nintendo aren't doing such a bad thing by re-releasing these games. Can we all admit that the fact that they are making digital content like timed exclusive, that is so bad? What do you mean? Why is
They
digital
want to make more
content?
money for the end of the year. I don't think it's a rip-off. I think it's a money grab. They know people want it. They want to make money for this calendar year. So they're putting these out to grab the money.
It's the clothing and that's coming with it. You know all these bits that they're selling. I'm just there like, please.
I can't lie. Those trainers you send in that group,
They're lit. They have
They are
a
trash.
They have a site. If people can wear them brick Gucci shoes, I can wear the Mario ones because them shoes are trash. If they can wear Gucci and Balenciaga trucks on their feet, then I can wear Mario trainers. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Gonna be walking down the street, I'm just gonna be that solid jog, bro.
I'm gonna be running and jumping. That's what I'm gonna be doing in the trainers.
I'm not here for it. They're taking the Vic.
Nah, Nintendo. Nintendo
Yeah,
are taking.
do you not see the game where I think it's Super Mario World, and they copied the whole of the Tetris game. I don't know if you lot played the Tetris game on the Switch, the free one, and you're playing against like I think it's like 99 other players or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And you got the line, it shoots to a different player. They've done that for Super Mario World or something like that. Exactly the same.
Exactly.
Enemy goes to the
So
next.
it's basically a battle royale Mario game. Like, oh
Yeah.
Nintendo
It's
aren't
what
even being
everyone's been
original
asking
anymore. Nah,
That's what
Nintendo.
everyone's asking for.
Nah, man.
They didn't change anything. Not even like the way
Mario
you-
Royale. Come on, man.
People are going to buy it
Nah.
because it's Nintendo. Nintendo can release any Mario game, any Zelda game, and any Metroid game. People are gonna buy it just
So
because it's
nasty.
Nintendo.
But all they need to do at this point is just give you an old game with some Easter eggs in it. Like, oh yeah, look, we added Metroid in a Mario game. Buy it for
That's what they need.
$39.99. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It's so backwards.
The only one I'm gonna buy out of all of those is the Super Mario 3D World. That's the only one that I want to play that I haven't.
Apparently, it's decent. That's
all
also.
that flating, you're just like, yeah, but I might buy that one. Just one or two, maybe.
Yeah.
And the Mario Kart because that look lit. Let's see how much it costs.
Any more?
I'm going to Adam's house and we're building a track out there and I'm back in. What do you mean?
Well, it is what it is.
Man.
Let's move on to the next subject. Nintendo can go to hell, even though I've got your consoles and I'm probably gonna buy all your games that come out. But anyway, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Boy, these prices, they're not getting revealed, are they? But yeah, okay, so let me just give you context as to why I'm saying that from the last podcast that we actually had. I basically said that this week they have to come out surely and say that they'll reveal their prices, but PlayStation have pretty much come out with a blog post about their VR and what they're doing this week, basically saying that they're going to reveal some information about VR this whole week, each day. And yeah, so basically don't expect any PlayStation 5 related news. So that pretty much means no price reveal, no further information.
Tony, I don't know why you've not been listening to me the past like 2 months. I've told you already what's going to happen. You're not hearing the price.
Oh,
You'll find out on the day. That's it. That's it. You'll find out a game.
I don't know why you seem to think they have to release it. Like,
Okay, no, wait. No, okay, because they do need to.
They should. They should.
Okay, look.
Why-
Let me give you context to why they should. Why they must have released it by now. Every last console, so the PS4, the PS3, and I believe the PS2 as well. At least all of them were the price was revealed at least 4 months before the actual console came
Even
out.
like 6 months, yeah.
Exactly, up to like 6.
I think Cody just gets that information.
I'm not even. No,
The PS4 was revealed at E3 and then it came out, I think, the following April or something like that.
yeah, it came out later.
So it's a month before, like almost a year before.
Yeah, it came out.
I'll let you PS2, PS3, PS4. I don't know about PS2. I'm not buying it.
Nah,
But I get your point. I get your point.
no, but and the Xbox was similar, so the price was revealed at E3 for that console as well. I know that the Xbox was revealed at no, I think that was revealed at GDC or CES or one of those basically. So the fact that they're not, I just feel like let's call it the virus has just messed up everything, and this kind of is related to the subject as well. But
Yeah, but
I don't think these
still,
consoles are.
I don't think it's the virus.
Yeah. I don't think the pandemic should affect it that much. I think for me, the main issue is not knowing when it's going to come out. That's it. I would rather you just tell me it's coming out November 10th, December the 5th, whatever it is.
Well, neither company has given a date. They've just both said.
Yeah.
I think Microsoft has said November now, and PlayStation saying holiday.
What does holiday mean?
Exactly. Holiday could mean like
This whole year has basically been a holiday for some people.
It means
holiday.
you might have a PlayStation. Maybe
Wait,
it's
so-
New Year's. Maybe New Year's.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Holiday is.
Maybe
Holiday
Thanksgiving. Who knows?
Exactly.
Holidays between now and the end of the year is coming during one of those. Don't worry about it.
This is
That's
nuts,
wild.
bro.
What I will say is that because the last generation pricing was so important in winning the wars, I think that's what's making them hold off, both companies, because pricing is one of the most important points in console sales. So they're both like, oh, we can win it on this or we might lose it on this. And they're just holding. I think they don't care. They think people are going to wait as long as we need them to wait. So let's just do this.
I'm interested to know how much they could potentially cut it by to win the battle. Because you got to think, like, if they're waiting on one or the other to give them a price, ultimately they've obviously given themselves some kind of leeway in terms of how much they're prepared to drop or increase based on what the other competitors are doing. But let's say Xbox come out and say $350. I don't think PlayStation are going to be able to compete with that. They're not going to be able to turn around and say $3 bills.
I think basically
they're still going to have to $4 bills. Like, they're still going to have to push it to where they want it to be.
from the leaks,
PlayStation could charge less.
From the leaks that I've seen, and I don't know how reliable these are, but from the leaks that I've seen, apparently the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation
$499.
the disc versions are gonna cost $499, and the discless version for the PS5 is gonna cost $399, and the Xbox Series S is gonna cost the same as well. So I don't know how true that is, but so that's basically gonna be, bro. Why haven't they revealed this? Honestly, it's actually.
I don't think it's about undercutting each other this time. I think it's they want to charge as much as possible without going too far over the competitor.
Right.
Because I think Microsoft just want to match PlayStation, but at this point, PlayStation, if Microsoft matches them, no matter what they charge, they're going to be making more or losing less money than Xbox.
Right.
So that's what they're banking. I think they both want to reveal. If Xbox can reveal theirs first, then my PlayStation might be able to undercut them. I think they're banking on that. But also Microsoft, I think if PlayStation reveals first, Microsoft are going to match anything. They don't want to lose money, but they want to provide an option that makes as much money as possible.
So question, Tony, what's your deadline day? Because right now, I think this is the third week and we're saying, next week we're expecting it. Are you still banking that they're going to release it at some point?
I still think
In
that
the
is this. I feel like it has to be in the next like 2 weeks, as in this week and the next week. If it's not, then I might have to find out the location for PlayStation headquarters or something. But I don't know what's going on. 'Cause, bro, we got something explaining to do, man. At this point,
People are gonna be protesting outside Parliament if they don't hear anything. Yeah,
Wake up.
we want prices. We want prices.
because it's getting to the point. It's actually ridiculous. Like nobody else has done this. The closest that's come to this is like Nintendo coming out with the Nintendo Switch. I think they released the console in like March, and then the prices came out in like January or like late December. So I don't know what's going on, but Nintendo do their own thing, and on top of that, it's like that was mid-gen, so nobody really cared.
The Switch.
Like, yeah,
The Switch. Stop giving them points. The Switch is their next gen console, and it's the worst one. We're gonna put them in their place today. The worst next gen console.
You're gonna get the shock of your life. This 35th anniversary, they're gonna slap one serious 8K performing console that you've never seen before.
boy.
It's gonna be real life actors playing Mario, bro. I'm telling you.
Their mid-generation is meant to be coming next year. Their Switch Pro. How can you already be at your mid-generation when the other consoles are just releasing now?
Do you know what would be?
They do their own thing, innit?
Do you know what would be crazy?
The Wii U flopped. If it didn't flop, then they'll be on the same schedule.
Do you know what? Do you know what would be so crazy? Yeah. Remember, guys, I said this a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna keep saying it. If Nintendo come out with a Nintendo Switch Pro and it has that DLSS technology that Nvidia has, boy, I'm telling you now, yeah,
System.
it's over. I think it's actually over. I think it will be over. Like the world will lose its mind. Like everybody will buy a Nintendo Switch, and everybody will develop for it as well because your games will be
Tony,
able
you
to
are
come to it.
mad. You are absolutely
Mario and God of War in front of you. Which one are you taking?
You are bonkers, honestly.
Nintendo. That's the side console.
I am chill, man. You're loud, bro. you're loud in my ears.
You think that is the reason that people are going to buy it?
You're talking crazy.
Because of new graphics cards. You are crazy.
No, wait,
Honestly.
no, what? Say that again. Wait,
What, you think the reason that people are going to buy a Switch Pro is because of new graphics cards or new abilities? You are mad.
Wait, so what do you think it is that it's going to be? No, I'm saying that developers will develop for the Nintendo Switch Pro. Like, I'm talking, Cyberpunk will come to it, Assassin's Creed will come to it, like, all these games will come to it. Call of Duty.
You think because it's portable, that's why people want to play it?
No, I'm
wouldn't want to buy it.
I'm saying,
it's not running those games.
yeah.
No, I honestly think that Xbox are coming after Nintendo in terms of having a handheld device console.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
That's what they're doing with this whole cloud stuff and the ability to use your phone and have your tablets and everything. They're basically saying, Nintendo, we're stepping on your neck. You better step up. Because what we're about to bring out means that I don't need to have my Switch and my phone. I can just have my phone and I can have my Xbox with me. I might throw that Switch out the window like a frisbee. I don't need it.
That's true.
I don't know if they can come for Nintendo. I think Nintendo has solidified itself as the side console. There's games that you want to play on there. But
Boy, I don't know, man.
To be fair, Xbox can't compete with Nintendo when it comes to exclusives. So that's why I don't know if they can come for them.
I don't know. It's just about the accessibility, man. If I could sit on the train and play an Xbox game, or I could sit on the train and play my Switch. At the moment, I play the Switch. I do like the games, but it's just out of the convenience of having a handheld console.
Yeah.
That allows me to play games. Like, don't get me wrong, there's games on the Switch. I will always have one, like, just for these battle royale games and, Smash Bros. And them type of games, Mario parties. I like them type of games, but if I could sit on the train and play God of War or play, like the Call of Duty, like it's an easy pick for me. But that just might be because I like those type of games. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
They might improve their third-party support with the Switch Pro, but I don't think that it moves them into being a main console. There's too much on the other console sides.
We're gonna have to see with that one, but okay. With another bit of negative news, let's talk about UFC. Let's talk about you and me. No, I'm joking. Let me stop. Let's talk about UFC, because this game. Actually, I'm gonna let take this one. Let's talk about UFC. Go on.
Well, basically, UFC, which I haven't played this week, they decided to follow, and this will lead into 2K, because 2K were the first ones to do this. I'm not done with their crap practices. UFC decided that it would be a good idea to put a full advertisement for Amazon Prime into their game to test it out.
Rightly so.
Test out advertisement. The fact that they got paid for that, I assume they got paid for that. Is disgusting, because they're making more money off the people who have already bought their game.
So wait,
and it's not even a choice.
But can I ask you something? Just give me some context. I don't know. You said that you haven't played it yet, so you may not have seen it. Do you know where the ad is placed and stuff like that? Like, I've seen photos and videos of the ad. It's for the boys. Okay. The one I saw had the boys, and it was on. I don't know where the screen. Yeah, I don't know where the screen comes, but it was like a pop-out screen that had the boys on it, and I was like, ugh. Because I experienced this before with 2K. They were advertising a movie or a TV series as well, but that one was unskippable. I don't know if this one was unskippable. It was skippable. It might have been, but I think doing that is horrendous. When both of these games already have advertisements in them, because they have official brands in the game that they've already been paid for before the game comes out. And this is further advertisement on top of you, so they're making money off us. I just don't understand.
I think, yeah, if you're paying 50 quid for, well, it doesn't even matter if you're paying for the game or whatever. I don't expect to see full screen advertisements that are possibly unskippable and stuff like that. There should be no way. I mean, like, what Fortnite done it a month or 2 months ago. I think they done it for Tenet to show
the movie, yeah.
For Tenet, yeah, every hour or something like that. Fortnite's a free game, innit? So it is what it is, isn't it? Like, sometimes you're going to have to deal with that. But if you spend 40, 50 pounds on UFC or NBA or FIFA or whatever it is, I don't expect to see adverts that you can't skip. That is a joke, man.
Yeah. I mean, EA's and they've disabled it now. So I just read online, it says that based on the backlash, flooded complaints, social media has killed them.
I think they're going to keep testing it forever until the fans don't complain, and then they're going to be like, oh, we got away with it.
I don't think it's even that, yeah. Look, they just do it. You just do it and apologize later. That's it, innit? Yeah. They're going to play the game regardless anyway, so they don't care, innit? So
the fact that
just say, it was a mistake. Next year, same thing.
What bugs me?
But yeah, we don't know how long that was. They're
probably in talks for their next advert now, man.
Yeah. They got their money already. They don't need it anymore.
It's like you don't even know what's gonna happen, mate.
This is where the game has power. Because if you have a bad backlash to the adverts, that could reflect badly, and people will be like, "I don't want to advertise my stuff there because your fans are gonna go off on us." After that.
I just don't understand why EA are like this. Like, I just see it this way. If I was a business, I would realize my consumers have to love me, right? If my consumers don't love me, my business is gonna go poorly, or it's not gonna go as well as possible. That's the thing. EA are making a lot of money. That is cool. They could be making so much more if they just thought about the consumer first and said, yeah, okay, let's be good with them, and then once they're happy, they're obviously going to advertise for us and stuff like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to be a bit of a negative Nancy on that one, because what you don't realize is that the people that are actually complaining obviously are the people that are bothered to the extent to complain, but there's a lot of people on there that are just like, oh, Amazon, maybe I'll watch that, click. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's what they're getting. If they get even half, not even a quarter, even 10%, 5% of the people that watch that ad then go on to Amazon, like they've done what they need to do, and that's all that matters. It's a bit sad, because ultimately gaming has now become beyond just the game. It's about how you can use that game to maximize revenue in every single way possible, past just the game itself, through clothing, through ads, and then how throwing other businesses' ads into the game, sponsorship deals with individual players as well as clubs, and like it's gone so far that I don't really expect anything less from it anymore. And it's sad because a lot of the great games are, we can see there's no progression because all they're thinking about is where they can make their next microtransaction or where they can get the next bit of revenue from.
God damn. CJ's out here preaching, guys. He's out here preaching.
It's funny. The funniest thing about this as well, is after all of this, we've complained about EA or whatever, the boys is still getting publicity because everyone's seeing that picture of the boys. Everyone's complaining about EA, but you're still going to see that picture of the boys. And some people are still going to search and find out what exactly is the boys about. That's it.
Win.
Yeah.
Nah, that show's a good show. I can't lie.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
good.
should watch it. Everybody should watch this. I think you'll enjoy it very much as well. I think you'll enjoy it the most out of all of us. To be
Shout
honest.
out to EA.
I watched the first series. I'm just waiting to watch the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a second as well.
That's EA for you, man. I just
2K done it first. Let's not let them put them in the frying pan with EA.
Yeah.
Put them under EA because they started this.
That's true. That is very true. But let's move on to our last and final topic before we wrap this up. Ubisoft Forward. Kind of spoke about this last week as well, but let's kind of talk about what we're expecting, what we're doing. Oh, by the way, just to let you guys know, we're going to be live streaming that this Thursday, so come and join us for that. I don't know who's going to join. I'm gonna say everyone now, but you'll see on the day. So what are we expecting? Jeez, man. Ubisoft are kind of just put out all their cards out there, to be honest with you. We kind of know everything that's coming from them, but are we expecting any surprises?
Well, so some leaks are saying that they're thinking Prince of Persia is gonna come out again.
Wait, as in
and the new Splinter Cell.
As in a new Prince of Persia?
Yeah. Apparently, a whole new Prince of Persia is coming out. Apparently,
Ubisoft have too many teams? Who made that one? Who made this one? Every team is working on Assassin's Creed or like Watch Dogs.
Do you know
who else do they have?
How many different divisions they have? They have a team to work on all of these games.
And to be honest, Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs should be nearly finished now. Anyway,
that's true. But
Watch Dogs should be nearly already.
Yeah.
What I've learned now is I remembered now is put Assassin's Creed in the bin. I'll take Prince of Persia back. That Valhalla just looks so dead.
Yeah, no, mate, I've been saying this for months, innit, my boy.
But Watch Dogs look sick.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the Splinter Cell. Is anybody actually interested in that though? Because I don't know what it's gonna be. Let's hope that it's like a. I don't even know. What would we prefer? Would we prefer like an actual stealth Metal Gear Solid kind of Splinter Cell, or like action oriented Splinter Cell?
I
think as long as it incorporates both, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want over the top action because every game is over the top action now. I want them to focus on the stealth.
I prefer a bit more realism into it.
Okay.
Like really slow it down. And I don't know, like more engagement in the whole action, as in if it was a war, like more stealth missions and having to go covert and like that.
You sound like you're describing Call of Duty and
it's an action inside. I'm thinking like planned, strategic.
Yeah.
Like I want something like that where I have to really think about the way I'm going to make these moves and plan it before. I don't really feel like I've got a game like that at the moment. And
I guess they've kind of got that with Rainbow Six Siege, innit?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring out more news about that. I'm sure they'll probably bring out some new operators and stuff like that. Maybe some PS5, Xbox Series.
Are the kings at making the game stretch, boy.
Who? Oh,
Ubisoft, their games don't end, man. When
No,
they
that's a good
make
thing
a service
sometimes.
game, that game's going forever.
yeah, that's a good thing, man. You don't have to buy no second game after you've invested so much in the last one. So
But I feel like when you get bored of the mechanics, you need a new game, and they're like, no, have a new operator and shut up.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is what you're gonna get.
that's fair. That's fair. I'm expecting what you said, the Rainbow Six Siege to have a PS5 and Xbox Series X upgrade, probably running at like 120 frames and stuff like that. So let's hope that happens. That game already has crossplay, isn't it?
No,
I think so. Yeah.
Does it? Oh, okay.
I think it does. Yeah.
I hope that they incorporate that as well. There should be some type of crossplay, even with their other games as well. They need to start doing that. That's something that they need to do, like For Honor and stuff like that. Those games need to have crossplay as well. But Ghosts and Monsters, but they've changed the name as well. That's a game that I'm kind of interested in as well.
I was looking for that one. I can't seem to see what the new name is.
I can't
I don't
remember,
know what it is. I was trying to look for the game and I couldn't find it because of it.
but yeah.
But yeah.
I am. You're not really interested in anything from Ubisoft, are you?
Prince of Persia, a bit of Splinter Cell. I didn't know bringing Splinter Cell. I don't want to see the games they've already announced. Just
Far Cry
I'm gonna
6. You don't want to see gameplay?
I don't think it's anywhere near ready. So don't
It's
show
coming
me
out in
anything.
February.
Yeah, that's what they say. And then
What you-
get
also, okay. So that one's not coming out in February, but Spider-Man is. Get out of here!
You know what the difference is?
What's the difference?
The fact that Sony hasn't done that, pushed it back. Ubisoft has pushed back every game. Every game they have, they pushed back.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't trust them.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, we're gonna
But
stream
I'm gonna
that.
buy Far Cry anyway, so
Yeah. Hopefully, no. Actually, I'll get it on their little Uplay Plus. To be honest, that's probably the best thing to do. So yeah, that's gonna be that. Make sure to join us on Thursday for that live stream. What I'm actually gonna do, if there's some news that comes out tomorrow, I'm gonna go on for a little short live stream, maybe like 10-20 minutes, speak about that news. If you want to come and join me for that, ask me questions or anything like that, then make sure you come for that as well. I'll be answering questions. We can have a little discussion, maybe even get you in here. We can have a face-to-face kind of discussion. So yeah, join us tomorrow for that and on Thursday, and we will see you then. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.